Hello and welcome to Wrestling in Mom's Basement. This is going to be our Super Slam Showdown.
WWE Super-Showdown.
WWE Super-Showdown. I don't know why I thought I added extra. Why I added extra in there, but we're going to go with it. I, of course, am Patrick Young. This guy to my right is my co-host, Joe Venuto.
Those are Super-Showdown predictions, where there will be a punishment review for Pat by the end of Saturday.
No, there's not.
No, we did. I thought we did it for WWE.
Yeah, we're doing one, but you're going to do it again.
Oh, and just to give an update, I forget the records. After definitely for the summer, thank you.
I believe Ann is still in the lead.
Ant's like 3 on Pat, and Pat's on 3 by me.
Yeah.
I believe. Because I remember Ant has 6 on me, so if I do my math correctly, that's how we're at. But speaking of 6, taking things over with a 6-man tag team match. Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins versus the Riot Squad.
I would love to have a little surprise here and have Ruby get a pin on Brie. But at this point, there's not really a reason to have the Bella Twins and Ronda lose before Evolution. So
there's a reason that the Bellas lose before Evolution. Not Ronda, but the Bellas.
Yeah, but odds are Nikki's going to fight Ronda. We don't know that for sure, but we kind of know that for sure.
Had they announced it,
I'm going to go with Ronda and the Twins.
This match is riveting. The build-up has been fantastic. Somebody says it's been the most talked about build-up match.
Yeah, because Brie knocked out Liv. Gave her a concussion.
I think that's the match that everybody wants to see. The combo everybody wants to see in the ring in this match.
No. Not even close.
Well, they have a hot feud going into them. People are talking about the damn division because of those two.
About how one's being reckless.
It's better than nothing. I'll give it to Ronda and the Bellas. Next, no 6-man tag team match: Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre versus The Shield.
I'm going to go by my traditional rules here. I'm wrong, that just happened an hour ago. Strowman, Dolph, and Drew got the advantage on the go-home to this pay-per-view, so I'm actually going to go with the Shield winning.
Yeah, I really needed that to let me know that the Shield was winning on pay-per-view. Tag team match, Asuka and Naomi versus the Iconics.
I'm going to go with Asuka and Naomi.
The Iconics.
Okay. You think the Iconics are going to pick up a win?
Because they are the top heels of SmackDown right now.
No, it's Becky.
They're right behind her, no doubt.
Okay.
Part of me's hoping that Asuka realizes that being tasted in Rush Hour isn't good for her, and that she turns on Naomi, and we get a few going there. So, and it is the Iconics. I don't know if it's our hometown. It's the Iconics' home country, at least. And let's give them a bone, because honestly, the Iconics are the better in-ring workers in the match anyway.
Overall, yeah, they're not the best, but they're not the worst.
Well, at this point, I don't think we'll hurt Asuka lose to the Iconics if she's not the one losing.
She actually already has it that way.
By
the
Becky.
Iconics pinned Becky.
Yeah, so at this point, I don't think it's necessarily going to hurt her to lose to Iconics. And the Iconics could use some sort of big win. They haven't won a match since
they pinned Becky.
Yeah, I think. So
actually, since they beat Naomi.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, they haven't won a match in like almost 2 months, so there you go. Up next, Bobby Lashley and John Cena versus Elias and Carlos.
Oh, well, Cena wins.
I really wish I was more interested in Cena's return. The best thing that happened was what happened on the Raw tonight with the Elias Owens guy.
Yeah.
I want to say the same thing for the previous match. I'm hoping Bobby turns heel on Cena.
Yeah.
I'd rather have him turn heel than Asuka. They should because they were on Candy's Hall tonight. Elias and I was.
Okay.
Unless the SmackDown Women's Hall match, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair.
I'm going to go with Becky Lynch. She just won it. I don't think there's a reason to take it off of her right now. Unless you're turning Charlotte heel, which I don't think they're going to do here.
Yeah, I'm going with Becky here as well. The SmackDown Tag Team title match, the New Day versus the Bar.
I'm actually going to go with the Bar. I think it would be nice to have them get the SmackDown titles. Maybe a little bit more against New Day since they've consistently won the tag team titles on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I don't think it will necessarily hurt them.
Nah.
But it'll just give someone else a nice little rub with the titles. And the Bar versus the Usos sounds like a pretty good start for a feud.
This is one of the three I've been bouncing back and forth. Because I can make cases for both. But I'll go with Pat here. I think the Bar continuing their momentum to shoot their all right now and win the tag team titles. The Cruiserweight title match, Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy.
Just because I think they sort of threw Gulak and Cedric away.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to get to this match, and it's one of the few Cruiserweight title matches that actually happen on pay-per-view.
Right.
So I think it's a perfect time for a change. I'm going to go with Buddy Murphy, and he's also the hometown boy.
He is from Melbourne, right?
Yes.
Okay. Like actually Melbourne.
Yeah.
He's not like Sydney down the highway.
Nah, he's from Melbourne.
Okay. Iconic symbols. Yeah, this is another one of the three I was going back and forth on, because I can make a case for Cedric, but not as much as I was able to. Drew didn't get his title shot 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And my case for Murphy has been strong since the Cruiserweight, since the rebranding 205 Live back in the winter in the Cruiserweight tournament.
Yeah.
I'll go by Murphy. The WWE title number 1 contendership match: Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
To me, I'm thinking what I see on SmackDown. You're just going by what's happening, obviously there. Orton's saying he has a target, and his past target, Jeff Hardy, he mentioned as incredibly popular with the crowd, and he wants to dismantle them. Who's got that backing more than Daniel Bryan? So I'm going to guess Randy Orton costs Bryan the match, or somehow, some way, The Miz wins clean. My pick is The Miz. And Bryan will most likely go on the feud with Randy Orton.
They didn't say what the championship match is, correct?
No.
I'm assuming SmackDown 1000. That's the championship match, or Evolution.
Okay.
Or Evolution.
Probably not.
It needs a match for some sort of build. That's not a Triple H product. What?
Yeah, that's true, but I don't think they are going to, because they are in fact men.
Well, if Bryan wins the number 1 contendership, he might have to replace Brie on the card. For everybody's safety. I have no idea who's fucking won the WWE title match. If I knew who was winning the WWE title match, this would make my pick easier. I want to say SmackDown 1000, the championship match, and it ends in some sort of wacky, convoluted DQ. And I think they're setting up a fatal 4-way at Crown Jewel between the 4 in the title picture. To get Crown Jewel big WWE Championship match between the 4. So I'll go with Daniel Bryan here, because I think the title match is on SmackDown 1000.
Okay.
Up next, the WWE title no count, no disqualifications match: AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe.
I know last pay-per-view I said I would have given it to Joe here. But what I think is going to happen, Orton is literally going to start feuding with Daniel Bryan. That means Miz is going to win the number 1 contenders. I don't see WWE doing Miz versus Samoa Joe. Both are too good heels to actually turn face against each other.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with AJ keeping the title here.
I know with AJ keeping the title, I think AJ versus Daniel Bryan at SmackDown 1000, Miz and Joe both went for. I think you get a fatal 4-way at Crown Jewel. There you go.
Okay.
And main event. I'm assuming it's the main event. The Undertaker with Kane versus Triple H with Shawn Michaels.
It's kind of the match I'm going back and forth on the most to me. Because I can see them giving the match to Taker, but with what they're talking about, with Shawn getting another match against Taker, or Shawn having another match, I'm kind of thinking Triple H may pull this one out. I have a feeling Shawn's going to cost Undertaker, and that's where you're going to get that feud from. So I'm going to go with Triple H.
This has been the best built thing on Raw.
Oh, yeah.
And what happened on Raw, which you'll hear from us on Saturday, what happened on Raw, it was like 1998.
Yeah. It's like my childhood had a good 5 minutes again in 2018.
Yeah, Shawn was bald. Triple H had short hair. Taker looked about the same, about 1998, just a little bigger. Kane was a little heavier, but better shape than he was the last time we've seen it. Oh, and that was in 1998 all over again.
Yeah.
Shawn was bald. Yes, I said there were guys that were heavier than 98, but yet Shawn was bald is really...
Yeah, he was a cue ball.
Yeah, 2018 was not right for Shawn. Nobody was right for that.
It does kind of make my heart ache a little just seeing...
Yeah, I know, when you're... How the fuck are you going to come back bald? First you cut your hair without our permission. And we let that go. Man, we let it slide, because the short haircut grew on us. But right before you make your comeback, you go bald. Now we can't even tell who Triple H and him are from behind. We can't even tell them apart. Minus the fact that
Triple H still has a little bit of hair.
But the fact that Triple H is taller and buffer, we don't know nothing else.
And they're going to be wearing completely different things.
I don't know if I want Shawn back now. Because of his hero. I mean, Undertaker. Undertaker's got his hair. And the man had a patchy mohawk 6 years ago. But he's got hair. Kane has a wig. Triple H looks fine. The least you could do was borrow Kane's wig. I'm pretty sure Michelle wasn't using that black wig. If it's bald though, I wasn't even sure. It was like Stone Cold getting chokeslammed tonight.
Nah, it was bald. He had like that headband to, I guess, fit his hat.
Yeah, once Kane uppercut him, they don't want the hat.
Yeah.
Just because he's bald, Undertaker.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry to wish that affects you. Like,
just because he's bald, Undertaker.
if we're into AJ and Shawn at WrestleMania, you know how pissed I'm going to be? Being there live and Shawn's freaking bald? You're not going to be pissed?
No.
You really need to learn how to let things go. He's just bald. Calm down.
Yeah, you need to let things go.
It's Shawn Michaels. He's not a sexy boy anymore. And he was looking younger again. And then his cowboy hat and bandana flew off. Painful.
Okay, would you rather have him completely bald or literally what we saw at WrestleMania 29, the build-up when Brock was beating him up and he was like writhing in pain? You could see like just the bald spot in between his long hair.
Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Sometimes you just gotta shave it off.
Right, I'm not a fan of it, but I'm letting it slide because he's returned to the ring. By no means I want to see him return to the ring, but that's what I'm stuck with. And I'm just accepting it gracefully. I don't want to see him versus AJ, but some people don't.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, but he's bald.
So?
And we might see him Mania.
Yeah.
And he's bald.
Yeah.
And he's still kind of disrespecting Taker coming out of retirement, so he should at least say Taker's permission coming out of retirement.
If he's facing off against Taker, my guess is
Taker's cool.
yeah.
So should I be cool with it?
Yeah, probably.
I hope he doesn't turn into a point to his legend though. I hope he still has. I hope he's still in there.
I think he may start off playing the hits, like a Crown Jewel, maybe even Survivor Series. But I think as soon as he goes in,
I guess the current talent.
With the current talent,
Yeah.
I think you'll see the Shawn Michaels of old there.
Yeah, point to his with Taker and Kane, I guess that's one thing, because they're playing to his right now, so everybody can play to his.
You play the hits. You just do the basic stuff you normally do, and you'll still love it because it's Taker and Shawn.
That's 4 matches out of 4, 10.
So we could still possibly tie.
Yes, because it's even. The ones we are once again disagreeing on: Asuka and Naomi versus the Iconics, Bobby Lashley, John Cena versus Eliza, Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan versus The Miz, and The Undertaker versus Triple H. Who are heels?
Taker and Triple H's match.
Yeah, there's no one, right? And tonight there's no heels, correct?
I don't think so. No.
I was going to say Triple H and Shawn, but not even tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think Taker's a heel, so that's not happening. We'll see Saturday with the review for Super Showdown and no people, not at 10 o'clock in the morning.
But I like my sleep.
That'll be uploaded Saturday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Not
You probably won't do any live tweeting there either.
Nah. I mean, most few days I've been up at like 4:30. But I mean, I'm hoping not to. And then also Saturday, we're also on Line 205 Live and NXT reviews. And I think we got this one this time. We're going to punish this fish. Oh, sorry.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not, because I picked the fucking Iconics. And I picked Cena to lose his return match. Which has a better chance of happening than the Iconics win, just to clarify.
Yeah.
See you Saturday.
See you Saturday.